Alright, candidate A, you have 2 minutes, you can start now.
To my seminars and fellow candidates, I suggest he share a rented house with other university students. In my opinion, if he share a rented house with other university students, he can learn how to live with the friends, like tolerance. For example, he will share the toilet with their friend in the morning, so they should learn how to tolerance with their friends. Besides, he learned independence. He should clean the house, wash the clothes, and cook the food himself. So he learned independence without parents. Next, he can discuss the homework with the university friends if he don't know solve the problem. This will fast and save the tuition fees. Besides, after school, he can go back home with the friends, so it is safety, and he can share the transport with their friends to go to university. It will save the time and money. In addition, he can share the feeling with friends when he feels stressed, and because friend is more understand him, so he can solve the problem fast. Moreover, if he stay aware with his parents, he will become more strong, believe, and he will know the feeling of independence. He will more love their parents and love the time with the parents.
Okay, stop. Okay, let's listen to candidate B. You have 2 minutes, you can start now.
Good evening to the examiner and fellow candidates. I suggest he stay with relatives. This is because his relatives can take care of him, wash his clothes, and can also cook lunch and dinner for him. For instance, if he come back late from school, he has no time to cook, and his relative can cook for him. Furthermore, the rental may be cheaper or free. This is because they are cousins. In addition, if he has no transport to school, his relative can send him to the universities. Moreover, if he stays with his relative, his parents do not need to worry about him. For example, if he is sick, his relative can bring him to the doctor or hospital. In addition, his relative can also represent his parents if the university needs a signature or permit for something vital. For example, if he does not want to study anymore, his relative can signature for him. Besides that, his relative can also fetch him to tuition if the tuition center is far.
Okay, stop. Okay, let's go to candidate C. You have 2 minutes, you can begin now.
Good evening to the examiner and fellow candidates. I suggest he stays in the university hostel. In my opinion, if the class is until so late, for example until 11 p.m., so he can go back to the hostel immediately. It can reduce the rate of dangerous. Moreover, sometimes he has some question want to ask the lecturer, so he can go to find lecturer immediately if the lecturer are still in the university. Besides that, if he has something not understand about his academic, or if he want to find some information, so he can go to the library anytime. Furthermore, he no need to wake up early because the class is very near with the hostel, so he can study more in the night or study until 12 a.m. Moreover, the rental is cheaper than the house or room in outside, so he can save money. Other than that, he can save money in the food also because he can eat at the canteen in the university because the food are especially prepared for them. Besides that, if he live in the hostel, he can live with his friends, so he can learn independent or tolerant between others. Therefore, the relationship will increase. Other than that, he also can discuss the homework with friends who stay at the university hostel. Also, it can save the time or money because he no need to tuition at outside.
Okay, stop. Okay, let's move to candidate D. You have 2 minutes. You can start now.
Good evening to the examiner and fellow candidates. In my opinion, I suggest he gets a single room. It can let him focus on his studies. He can study in a silent room without any disturbance. If he can score a well results in the exam, he can proceed to master if he has this kind of patience. It can ensure that he can get a higher salary in the future in order to encounter the problems about higher cost of living in the future if he is a master holder. He can also study in the midnight without disturb any people because he has to switch on the light to study in the midnight. Besides that, he can also learn to be independent. He can cook his own food, clean his clothes without a companion of his parents. He can learn how to manage the time and arrange the time in studies. Moreover, he can invite his friend enter to his room in order to discuss about their academic. It can improve their result in the exam. On the other hand, it can protect himself. If something goes in the room, he won't